Hi, this is Cassandra and welcome to Rancheros de Santa Fe Campgrounds.
So as the name implies, we're here in one of our favorite campgrounds in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And this video is basically just going to be a review of that campground so you can decide if you want to stay there. I absolutely think you should, and I bet my wife agrees with me. So we're going to talk about some of the features of this place, but more importantly, we're going to show them to you.
What I love about Rancheros de Santa Fe is that it's on historic Route 66, which any traveler is going to be fond of being on. Another great aspect of it is that you're surrounded by many trees. You can see the hill countries, but there's no noise. It's very quiet here, and after hustle and bustle being on the road, you just want to rest quietly. Other beautiful features here would be the dog park, playground, swimming pool, showers for men and women separately, obviously. We also have fire pits at every campground. You have pull-throughs. You have ones that you back into, which is not my personal favorite, and I'm sure it's not Jeff's either, but we'll get into that later.
Our RV is actually 34 feet, so I do appreciate a good pull-through site. This one has plenty of them. They also have complete hookups at every campsite, at least the ones that we've seen. So 50 amps, water, sewer at every campground, at every site you've got here. But more importantly, it's beautiful here, but we're not that far from downtown Santa Fe. There's lots of campgrounds in Santa Fe, but there are none that are as picturesque and as scenic as this one. Hopefully you're seeing some of this in the background while we're talking, but this is a beautiful, beautiful campground. But you can be within downtown Santa Fe in about 10, maybe 15 minutes max. So that's a great balance between the two things.
And something Jeff and I forgot to mention to you is this is our second time in this campground. The first time was in 2007 when we rented our first RV with Astrid when she was only 4.5 months old on our way to Yellowstone National Park. So it's great, and it hasn't really changed that much. And the coolest part of it is the owners are from Texas, an area very close to us, Belton.
So I think now let's show you some of the actual features of the park. We're going to show you the swimming pool, which is currently closed because right now for us it's the end of September, and they shut down their pool for the summer season on September 1st. They also have a movie theater room, which also again sadly shuts down on September 1st. The park itself runs through the end of October, and then it's closed for the winter. So do be aware of when you're booking this site or any site, they may be a seasonal campground. They may not be open 365 days of the year, and sometimes the features that you see on their website aren't 365 days a year, even if the campground is. But this campground has great amenities, especially for family travelers, but for older travelers as well. They also accept tents, although in the area where we're parked currently, it's all RVs, and that's probably good for the tent campers who don't want necessarily the noise of the RVs. But let's take a look at some of the features.
Here we have the main entrance to Rancheros de Santa Fe on the historic Route 66, an Americana classic.
So this is where we spend a lot of time each and every day with our toddler. This is the playground here at Rancheros de Santa Fe. And this playground is awesome. It's got slides, it's got 3 slides, it's got several swings, great place to play, an apple tree right here. Our toddler loves to pick the apples. And it's conveniently located right next to the front entrance, but we can also walk to our campground from here, and it's just a great place to spend the day, or at least 15 minutes on a beautiful day like today.
So behind me is the OK Doggy Corral, located at the main entrance of Rancheros de Santa Fe. Here our puppies love to run around. It gives them that free space to range. It's not a small area, as you can see. They offer doggy bags and a trash bin for it as well. I did forget bags the first day and they didn't have them, so be prepared to bring them just in case, but they usually have them on site.
Another great amenity that they have that not every campground has is the ability to fill up your propane tanks. Most RVs use propane to power their stove. Some even use it to power their refrigerator. And often you have to find a propane refueling station. And like I said, most campgrounds don't have that. Luckily, this one does. You just fill it up right there. And of course, all RVers love propane and propane accessories.
Another wonderful great feature about this park is it does have hiking trails here. These are hiking trails that anybody can do at any age, but they do recommend that you go during daylight hours due to coyotes, snakes, and there's no lighting on the trail. But aside from that, it's absolutely stunning. With sunrise or sunset, you can't go wrong on this trail.
But for now, we'll see you later. We're going to sign off. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button too. And please give us a thumbs up if you like this video.
Thanks, y'all.